What's up, night owls? So I don't really have anything for us, like a word of the day or anything, so I guess we're just gonna wing it like we usually do. I guess we can just use this as a check-in. So hopefully you had a fantastic day. It's gonna be a long week for me because I picked up a lot of working shifts, so definitely want to check in with you guys. And if you haven't checked out the fight series, please do so. I do want to do a live one day where I have people who have read it that will be able to jump in the boxes and at least say, how it affected them, how they think it would have impacted the veteran community, because it was intended for that. That is what the intention was. For the veteran community and their families, helping bridge that gap between the civilian side and amongst other veterans, but also to help veterans find their voice again, be able to feel comfortable that it's okay to not be okay. And FIGHT's mission above everything is being a voice for those who feel like they lost theirs. And I know many of us are struggling with that, being able to find our voice. Who are we? We lose that sense of purpose. We take off the uniform and all of a sudden we lose our identity. We lose everything, that structured life. We lose that, that mission, that life. Because the military is a lifestyle. It really is. Kind of like PT in a sense. Working out. It's a lifestyle. It's how you eat. It's how you train yourself. You're mentally, physically. It's your entire life, basically. So when you lose all of that structured life, then there's the civilian side. And FIGHT's been trying to open up this conversation since 2017 when it was first published. So even if you just read the first book or listen to it on Audible, because the 4 individual books are on Audible, they're also available for free on KU, if Kindle Unlimited. If you have that, the 4 individual books there is a collection edition, however. Hardcover is only available on Amazon. I am self-published, so I'm a little bit everywhere. Most of the links are pretty much all available on the FIGHT website. My link is in the bio. But one day I do want to do a live. And I have a few people who have read it and they have agreed that they would love to be in on the live. So if you have read it, I would love for people to start opening up the discussion, but from a FIGHT perspective. How it affects you. Now, everyone's going to have a point of view. That's the amazing thing about FIGHT. It's written in such a generic way that doesn't matter what branch you served in, doesn't matter what military you served in, because I have readers who were in the British Army, some in the Canadian Army. Different people around the world are still able to understand it, even though, because I was Army. So FIGHT is written from an Army perspective, because that's just the jargon I know, and it was kind of what I knew. Now I'd love to incorporate more things. So if you are a police officer, paramedic, a nurse, firefighter, I'd love to know stories or anything, good or bad. Doesn't have to just be bad. Anything. I need to know jargon. I need to know terminology. I need to really get in your head so that I can try to create more characters and have those points of view also incorporated into the series. Now, FIGHT is more for veterans, but you don't have to be a veteran to relay stories. Not a military veteran. So definitely check out the FIGHT series and leave honest reviews. Even if you didn't like it, why? Did it make you cry? Did it make you laugh? I've had some amazing testimonies. I've had people say they thought of unaliving themselves and they changed their mind after reading my book. That is an amazing thing. I've had people give my book to their therapist. I've had people give my books to fellow people that they thought would be able to benefit from them. So those are amazing things. So FIGHT is making an impact. It's a very slow impact, but being a voice for those who feel like they lost theirs. That is my sole purpose. That is the only reason I'm on this app. It's the main mission. The FIGHT mission is what saved my life. So in total that I am aware of, it has saved 5 lives and 2 marriages, and those are just the ones I know about. So if you are in any way impacted by FIGHT, the mission, the stories, the characters, it's okay to talk about it. It's okay if there's a specific character, you're like, no, this character really spoke to me. Or I've had some people say that those characters or the stories in general were their life. Like that was their life. And that alone is kind of amazing that we can all find similarities within each other, because we're all struggling to some degree, because everyone's fighting a fight, right? Whether you served or not, but fight just relays mainly with veterans, that we can still unite outside the uniform. If you're a genuine, a good person, being there for your battle buddies, even on this side, that's an amazing mission. You can still be the good warrior, the good leader, good soldier, good Marine. You can still be that person out here. The missions are always changing. The direction may change. And people do change to a degree. But it doesn't mean that you failed. Just because you take the uniform off, whether by choice or not, life continues. The mission continues. The fight continues beyond the uniform. And I hope you find that spark, that sense of purpose, that light, that hope. I hope you find whatever it is you need to get out of bed, to keep fighting the fight. Whether you're finding a community to be a part of again, you find your sense of purpose, you find that friend, you find that mentor, you find someone or something that gives you that spark again, that reminds you that you're still that warrior. You can still be that individual and still continue the fight. Now, as my husband would say, there's certain, because he was infantry, there's certain things that he would love to be doing, but he can't on the civilian side. If that's your argument, there are other ways to still find the spark within you to keep fighting for another day. You don't have to go down those dark alleys to depression and beyond just because you can't actually do your job anymore. I'm kind of limited to what I can say on this app, so I hope you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. Fight wants to be a voice for those who feel like they lost theirs, because many of us are hurting, hence night owls. A lot of us can't sleep. A lot of us don't want to sleep. A lot of us don't want tomorrow to come that fast, and some of us don't want to see what the night holds. They'd rather stay awake because of memories, because of our internal demons. I hope whatever makes you happy, you find it. And happiness comes in many forms. I hope that you find that spark again, that you can be that leader, you can be that warrior again. Please check out the Fight series. It is on an important mission to reach veterans and their families. It's not a self-help book. It is a realistic fictional story of veterans getting out of the military, but you're inside the character's head. So you get to see what they're thinking and feeling as they're going back home. They're having these conversations with family or friends or significant others. And you get to see kind of the inside look, like, why are veterans treated so different? Why are we so different when we come home? So check out the Fight series and please leave reviews. Share the word. That's the only reason I'm on this app. I don't want to be a party vet talk or mill talk or drama. I'm not here for drama, politics, religion. I'm not here to divide people. I want to unite people. Genuinely. You can like my videos or not. That's okay. If you don't like fight, that's okay. That's the beautiful thing about mankind. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be unique. It's okay to have an opinion. I hope you keep fighting the fight tonight. Please reach out if you ever need to. There's no shame in it. If someone's on your mind, check in on them. Say hello. Just start a conversation. It might change everything. Keep fighting the fight.